Welcome back to Clean with Kate and to Tuesday evening. I think it's Tuesday anyway. I've had a couple of days off for my birthday and I'm having a bit of a problem getting back into things. I'm feeling like I just don't feel like doing housework. I'm sure you know that feeling. I've got piles of laundry everywhere. They have been washed, they are dry and I have ironed them. So it's not a complete disaster, but the house is just looking a bit of a mess. This laundry is dry, but I haven't ironed it yet. It's just been dry in front of the Arga. This is quite a hot spot going on here. So the house has just got away from me. There's stuff everywhere. I just need to have a tidy up session. Anyway, I'm going to write a to-do list. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Golly, where does the day go? Anyway, I'm going to write a to-do list and I just want to get a few things done. I thought you might like to join me. So first thing I want to do is I want to spend a bit of time dealing with laundry. I'd like to tidy up. So I'm going to hit those hotspots. Hotspots are the areas where things just pile up. Like the top of this counter is a definite hotspot. So I'm going to do 5 minutes on laundry, 5 minutes on hotspots. I might need to do some vacuuming. We've got some dead wasps in here. I think the wasps are coming in to have, but some of them are just dying. And in fact, the dog's found a wasp over there and she's killed it, but luckily it hasn't stung her. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What else do I need to do? I need to switch off the light in the bathroom, which I can see I've left on. I need to do a room rescue in the kitchen. The kitchen is a disaster area, the little kitchen. Do you know what? That might be enough to be going on with. I don't want to overwhelm myself because it is 6 o'clock and I am tired. I've got this. This is rubbish, so that can go. I'm going to take these through. I don't know if that knife's been used, but I'm going to pop those in that basket because those are to go through. Right, I'm going to set a timer. Just grabbing things. I've got another to-do list here of things that I've completed. I've been over to the cottage this afternoon doing some work there. So let's set a timer for 5 minutes. I've got some homemade potpourri here. It smells amazing, but I just don't know what to do with it. I'm not sure what to do with that. It was just a row. Golly, I've just spotted masses of dog hair on this floor. So I think I need to add vacuum to my list if it isn't already on there. Right. I'm going to put my journal over here. Tape measures. I think I'm going to do the hot spots first actually. Since I've started them, I'm going to put the tape measures away in here because that's where I'd look for them, in that horrendous junk drawer. That handbag needs to go away. Don't want it left on the kitchen table. So everything that's going back to other rooms. I've got a jumper here of Mike's. So I'm going to pile all these things in this basket. This is some old phone that my son wants. There's a completed to-do list there. There's a dead wasp, 2 dead wasps. Oh my goodness, they found another one. Right, out the way, girls. I think these toys all need to go in the dog baskets. Let's collect them up. Oh, you want your toy back, do you? Come on then. It's like having toddlers having puppies. Oh, I've got an undone shoelace as well. Let's put the toys in the dog baskets because then they can find them and they don't all have to be out, do they? I should put some away. Right, so I'm just going to deal with the hot spots first. That needs to go back to the other room. What else have I got to do? Did I put, I didn't put vacuum on. I've just seen all that dog hair and I've got dead wasps. So I'm going to vacuum. I'm adding that to my to-do list. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Right, what is that? I think that is junk mail. Yeah, I don't want that, so that can go in the recycling. Right, okay. Let's go through to the other room. I need to stay focused. I'm just going to pause while I tie my shoelace up. That's better. Golly, these two are lively today. Right, I'm just going to have a quick slurp of my tea as well. Okay, I'm going back through to the other room. Oh my goodness, I got a basket full of things. So I am clearing a hotspot. I'm just going to put these things away in the baskets. There's so many hotspots at the moment. The house is just turning into hotspots. Right, handbag. I'm going to... Oh dear. Oh, is that me spilling tea? I think it is. I think I've managed to spill tea when I took my tea through. Just going to put my handbag in here for now. And I'm going to pick up dishes off the floor and load the dishwasher. And then I'm going to go and empty that basket. But in a way, the floor is a hot spot, isn't it? Mike's fed the dogs, but he hasn't dealt with the dog bells. Right, good. Progress. That needs to go to the other room. They need to be hung up on there. Oh, chickens still seem to be an overlay. Right, there's an empty bag here. I don't know what Mike's planning on doing with this, but I think I'm just going to pop it in. I don't know if it's recyclable, actually. Is it recyclable? How to recycle this brilliant bag? Oh my goodness. Can it go in the paper recycling? I hope it can. Why do I need special instructions on how to recycle it? Whew, what's going on? Something's upset the dogs. I've also got this old soap container. So I'm just going to use the end of the liquid soap to clean the loo while I switch the light off in the loo, actually. Because I forgot to do that earlier. I've got a bit of a squirrel brain thing going on, I think, since I've come back from holiday. So I'm going to empty this out. I don't know how long this has been on. God, it's wet in here as well, which is a bit weird. I'm going to put the dregs of the liquid soap down the loo, and then later I shall use that to clean the loo. Right, and this can go in the recycling. Dogs are very lively tonight. Right, this water bottle I can use later. Oh no, the timer's going. Oh my goodness, I haven't dealt with the hotspots in here. Right, I'm going to quickly get this into the recycling. I need to get this bin out actually and empty it. Right, the first timer's gone. Going to reset, and I'm going to go and I'm going to deal with laundry for 5 minutes. Right. Golly, there's just so much to do. I'm going to have to spend another 5 minutes on the hotspots, I think. But you know what? Sometimes it's just good to change tasks regularly. But you know what? If I don't get it all done, I don't get it all done. There'll be time tomorrow. Right. Okay, that cup is going back through to the other barn. That can stay there for now. I'm going to deal with that later. At least it's on its way. I'm going to deal with a bit of the laundry next. And it's good that I'm moving. Because I can find at this time of night, sometimes it's just good to move. Right, it's getting very dark. Okay, what am I going to do next? I am going to start by putting some of this stuff to go away. Right, that's to go back to the kitchen. So Pinny, start by folding this laundry, and it's then on its way to where it needs to go. Let's get some baskets down. I think this is probably mainly my laundry rather than my husband's laundry. So I've got a pair of winter dungarees here that have been washed and ironed. And they can go back upstairs. And a couple of winter skirts that really need to go on hangers, but I haven't got any hangers down here. And I still haven't put all the summer skirts away. So when I do that, it will release up quite a lot of hangers. In fact, I think I just need to put them into a storage trunk. So I haven't got enough hangers for my skirts. But I don't think everything needs to be on a hanger, do you? What do you do? I have a lot of clothes, as you've probably gathered if you've watched any of my videos. I have a lot of clothes because I tend to buy my clothes secondhand. And also I have clothes in several sizes because I've lost quite a bit of weight this year. But in the past I've lost weight as well, and then I've put weight back on. I've been a bit of a yo-yo dieter for my entire life. So it means that I have clothes probably in size 8, size 10, size 12 and size 14. And the problem is, because my weight has fluctuated over the years, I don't tend to get rid of the different sizes. So it means I have a lot of clothes. And I was thinking, now that I'm down to the smaller sort of 8 and 10s, should I get rid of the bigger sizes? But I am nervous to do so. I don't know if you've been a yo-yo dieter, you'll probably be able to relate. And even my children have said to me, particularly my daughter said to me, Mum, I wouldn't get rid of them. I'd just give it longer and see if you can sustain it, which I think is probably good advice. I've stopped eating sugar, and I've stopped eating wheat-based products, and I've stopped eating ultra-processed foods, and I've stopped drinking alcohol for the last 6 months. And it has made a big difference to my health. I have lost probably about 1.5 stone since I was doing that. And I wouldn't have said I was particularly overweight before. I didn't feel that I just felt I had wanted to cut down on my sugar intake. I was really concerned about my sugar intake, which seemed to me to be very high. And it's surprising when you cut those food groups out, how quickly the weight comes off. I was quite surprised, having been a dieter for most of my life. I started my first diet, I think, when I was 15. Because I am a foodie. I love my food. Right, I must keep an eye on what I'm actually putting in this basket. Oops, I think we've got a fallout. I've put quite a lot of stuff in this basket. I'm not actually going to be able to carry it. Right, I'm going to have to start a new basket, I think. But you know what? I'm doing it. My timer hasn't gone yet. Oh, there's another one. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is these are the things that I'm these are things that I'm wearing at the moment, or some of them are things, I think you two could go out. But, right, go on, out you go. I don't know what has got into them tonight. They're very lively. They had their booster. They had their first booster vaccinations today. I don't know if that's the explanation. Probably not. It's probably just their age. Oh no, I've got my timer going off again. Right, so I've got lots of little corduroy skirts in here. I've got little tank tops, little woolen tank tops. That's the sort of things that I'm wearing at the moment. I'm mainly wearing little corduroy skirts and long sleeve t-shirts with either a jumper or a little tank top. And got some big woolly jumpers out as well. Right, there's the timer going again. These two skirts definitely need to go on hangers. These are quite wintry wool skirts. Or I might actually put them in moth bags to be on the safe side. I think they came out of moth bags, so it's probably not a bad idea to put them back in. Golly, right, okay, I've folded the first lot of laundry. Now, I'm just going to put it out of the way, and it's got to go upstairs. It's quite heavy. I'll have to go up in a couple of loads, I think. Golly. Whew. I'll be glad when I finish sorting out my wardrobe. It's been giving me sleepless nights because I'm hot. I started it. I've got all my clothes that I want to wear out for autumn. I've washed them all now, but I still haven't put summer away. So consequently, there's a lot of stuff out at the moment, and it's starting to actually stress me. And I know I've just got to do it. I've just got to set a timer, go up there and put the summer things away. Just into storage, get them all off the hangers. Why I'm procrastinating on it, I don't know. I think I was a bit loath to give up on summer, but I've given up on summer now. Summer is well and truly gone. We're definitely in autumn now. I've come to terms with it. Do you find it hard to give up on summer? I've given in. I'm in woolly tights. I've got gloves. I've very luckily got given some lovely gloves for my birthday. And today, or was it yesterday, I started wearing them. I've worn my gloves, my fingerless gloves. Right, okay. I could probably take one of these areas down. Oh, the timer went, didn't it? And I did not change activities. Golly, Kate. Right, let's move this. I'm going to leave those dogs outside. I'll come back to that one. I can't do everything at once. It's better than it was before I started. So they both need to go upstairs. Oh, right, next thing on the list. I think I might vacuum next because there's a lot of dog hair. So I've done 5 minutes on laundry, I've done 5 minutes on hotspots. I've got a room rescue I want to do and a vacuum. How long have I got? Oh my goodness, I've managed to use 2.5 minutes without realising. Do you know what? I might just do a room rescue in here because I've only got 2 minutes. And I've got quite a lot of rooms that need rescuing. Right, so pop that over. Oh, there's dog hair there as well. Right, let's put the Crocs into that basket. And let's pick up the dog toys and put them in the dog basket. I'm going to pick that toy up again and pop it in their basket. And just make it easier to vacuum. I'm going to grab one of these baskets because it can come with me while I go and get the vacuum out. I've got a bit of a vacuuming surprise. Something to show you. I was hoping to get a nice new vacuum cleaner for my birthday. I was hoping to get a Dyson, but sadly it has not yet materialised, which is partly my fault. Oh, I've got spilt tea there. Let's just move this out of the way because it's still drying. So, Hetty's had a baby. So I saw this little Hetty, this little mini Hetty for sale second hand, and I just could not resist. So now we have a big Hetty and a little Hetty. So I think I'm going to use little Hetty. Although actually the brush is probably smaller. I think she's going to go and live on one of the other floors in the house. But she's in really good condition. She's virtually new. She's in much better condition. I think she's one of the newer models where they made them smaller. But she seems pretty good. Oh, you might want to switch your... Whoops, she's got very strong suck. You might want to switch your volume down while I'm vacuuming with Hetty. With new Hetty. I think I'm going to need to give myself an extra 5 minutes as well. Just need to make sure she's got her brushes down. I'm going to get into this corner because I know this corner, there's always lots and lots of dog hair in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can see it on the wall. It's actually clinging to the wall. Sorry about that awful noise. Oh, that's better. You can see how quickly the house gets away from me. These dogs shed a lot. And even just taking a few days off the housework, even though Mike's been doing vacuuming, Mike's been really good and done lots of vacuuming, it still gets away from me so quickly. Right, I'm going to give myself a bit longer because I want to do a bit more vacuuming. This is a real speed vacuum though. This is just getting the worst of the dog hair and the muck up. You may not be able to hear what I'm saying, so I might just do the vacuuming. Oh my goodness, I need to wash this dog bed. I think it's too mucky. I might put that in the wash tonight. Oh, this one has got really powerful suck. It's quite surprising. For a little vacuum cleaner, how good it is. So Hetty's very happy. She's got a mini me. Oh, I need to move my walking boots. Oh, and put them ready for tomorrow. I got quite wet this morning in them. Better let those pups in as well. Right, come on, Het. Little mini Het. Come on, mini Hetty. Come with me. Oh, I really need to mop tonight. I might have to add mop to my list. Oh, I was hoping I could get away with it, but this floor is really messy. The dogs got really muddy this morning and they walked it all into the house. I need to be careful. I don't want to vacuum up this really big leaves and block poor Hetty. Whoops, I think that was gravel. Okay, now we're into the barn where I can see a lot of dog hair, but she hasn't got as long a table as the other Hetty, so I'll need to move her. The other Hetty will usually stretch into the barn. But I'm going to move it. Right. Whew. Maybe I should buy myself an extension cable. Anyway, what do you think of my little mini Hetty? I'm very pleased with her. She's a lot lighter weight. Oh, I need to keep this somewhere safe. This is the thing off my oilcloth. I thought my boots were dry, but just looking at them, they're still wet. God, I did get wet this morning. That's really bad. Oh, they're so wet. All right, let's pop them here a bit longer so they can dry a bit more. Okay, come on, let's move through to the other room. I'm starting to flag. I'm on my second lot of 5 minutes vacuuming, I think. Although the first one wasn't a full 5 minutes, was it? Let's plug in here. As you can see, I'm going to have to plug and unplug quite a few times. God, there's so much dog hair. Just spotted another huge piece. To accumulate where the dogs' beds are and where the dogs spend a lot of time. Oh, this mat's everything's. I'm gonna have to get the other Hetty out, I think, or use the brush attached, but this is too strong, the suction on this one. It's difficult to do that with it. And the other one has a lower power, or maybe it's because the bag's full. And the low power is quite good on the mats. Right. Okay, there's quite a lot of dog hair in here. But the main thing I want to get up is the dead wasps. Of which I have quite a few over here. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, my timer's going off. Right, I'm going to have to reset the time. Now, golly, there's another dead wasp. What is going on? We seem to have had a lot of those small wasps come into the house. And then, I think while we were away, I don't know where they're coming in. I do need to work out. And then they've obviously not been able to get out, and they've just died. But one of the ones the dogs found this afternoon was dopey. What happens? I think maybe at this time of year, lots of the wasps die, don't they? It's just the queens, I think, that overwinter. So maybe these are just all the ones that are dying. Come on then. Are you coming in? Yes, like lunatics they are. Oh, goodness. Those dogs do everything on full power mode. Okay, let's just leave this here for now. In fact, no, I might drape these over my ironing board for now until I get a hanger for them. I could put the other area down then, and I could I'm changing tasks again. I'm going back to laundry for 5 minutes, because then I can probably bring the other area in here, which would be a lot better. What are they up to? I'm making a lot of noise. I think I'm going to have to go check what they're up to. What are you two up to? What are you up to? You netters, aren't you, tonight? You really are netty. They seem okay. God, oh my goodness, they have brought so much mud in. I think they must have been digging out there. The floor is absolutely filthy. Oh my goodness, they've dug a huge hole. They're so naughty. Look what they've done. They've dug a huge hole. You probably can't see that. they've dug really big holes out here in the gravel. They're now covered in mud. And they've walked it all over the floor. Every time you think that they've sort of settled down into a routine, they just change. They're still very, very puppyish in their behaviour. In fact, they seem to have gone up. Oh, I've dropped everything. That wasn't clever, was it? They've got worse, I think, in the last week or two. Since they've had their first season, they seem to have become even more manic. They're not as calm as they were. Right, okay, this lot's coming over here. Some of this is going to need ironing. Hopefully some of it doesn't. Okay, that could go in the ironing basket. Oh, quite out of breath doing that. Right, this is a cardigan that's been ironed. It's to go back upstairs and go in the wardrobe. You had a nice play. And those can go away. Right, okay. I'm going to keep going, do a bit more vacuuming now. I'm starting to flag. I think the rest will probably have to wait. I don't think I'm going to have the energy tonight to mop. Got to go sort that mess out you two have made. Oh my goodness, another load of dog hair under the table. I think they're going for a heavy molt at the moment. It's weird having dogs that you have to get clipped, but they'll also molt. It's like, yeah, it's a weird thing. I kind of thought because we had to have them clipped, they wouldn't molt, but they do. Oh, I'm just waiting now for that timer to go off. Let's put the chairs back in. Oh, I'm getting quite hot because I have got woolies on. Oh, it's looking a bit better. I need to do a little bit of plant care as well. My orchids are looking a bit sorry for themselves. I think they've dried out. So we've got quite a bit of heat on in here this time of year. I'm going to go under here because there's, oh my goodness, there's always, for some reason, there's always dog hair under here. Oh my God, that is a lot of dog hair. Oh. Can I be bothered? No, I can't be bothered to pull the sofa out. Polly, I'm absolutely done in. Oh, I think I'm going to put my vacuum cleaner away. Okay, I've been at half an hour, it's 30 minutes, so it's 6 lots or 5 minutes. And you know what? It's better than it was. Is it perfect? No, by no means. But it is better than it was. So I think that's at least I've made a start. I've got some things done. The laundry's on its way upstairs. The house looks less like a laundry and there's less dog hair, which has got to be a good thing, hasn't it, Sophie? What do you think? Yes. She says, I'm glad you've stopped now, Mum. All right, anyway, thanks for joining me. Oh, my goodness, you've come to join me as well, have you? It wasn't us. We didn't make all that mess. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.